Hi guys, this is Allison from AllyKat Creations. How are you? Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have yet to do so. And if you get anything from my work, at Connect on Epiphany and Mind Explosion, a new book to read, a new author to explore, artwork to create, please consider supporting my work. All the links are at the bottom of the description. AllyKat Creations 211 is my portfolio.com. AllyKatCreations211.com is where you can find my portfolio, hyper realistic drawings. All my Paint&Sip paintings and crafts are up on the website. My healing pyramids, all different sizes, gems, hearts, floral stuff, everything that I do. Go check it out. And if you're interested in a customization or you just see something you like, please email me. That's the best way you can get things purchased. I also make candles, and the sage is growing bananas, so I have to pick a lot of sage. So, incoming sage candles. 3D memberships is a tier on my channel. It is a really great way to keep this channel up and support me. You guys get channel member only content, which I usually do a collective oracle card reading for everybody. And that's not tarot, it's just to steer you in a healing direction, mind you. And once a month, I do giveaways. I raffle off. This was our last raffle. And I raffle off beautiful things. So if you're interested, you get a free entry into a raffle. I only have one tier, by the way. Um, so today, Paint&Sip, if you're interested, I'm going to do a skull. I normally don't go in the dark places, but something is calling me to do this. I don't know why, but I'm gonna have fun. I hope you're gonna have fun with me. What are you gonna need today? Your sip. This is my coffee sip. A smock. Because acrylic don't come off. Acrylic paints. A cup of water with your paintbrushes. Now, I say this all the time. Your paintbrushes can be the dollar store paintbrushes. It doesn't need to go, you don't need to go to Michael's and spend $13 on one paintbrush. If you are a professional artist, great. Good for you. A paintbrush is a paintbrush, is a paintbrush. Yes, it does make a difference, but we're just doing Paint&Sip. So we don't need to worry about professionalism here, do we? No. The objective is to have fun, get meditative, get out of your own way, and get creative. You're going to need paper towels. I use paper towels because once I clean my paintbrushes, I wipe them down. So you need paintbrush. You need palette paper. You can use a palette. I like to have the paper because it's easy cleanup, easy peasy cleanup. Since I had a humongous flood down here, I had to postpone the Paint&Sip because I had to go out and get canvas. The canvas that I had was up against a wall. Unbeknownst to me, it flooded. So those are drying off, but they're still wet because it happened the other day. So I do apologize that this is out late, but we're going to just make it fly how it goes. You're going to need canvas. It could be any size. Now, before I even pour, for those of you who haven't seen yet, when I say that you could do this in color pencil, I mean, we're not doing flamingos today in paint. but you could do it in color pencil. So of course, I'm going to do the background first. And I'm going to do going to be gothic-y like me. Um, I also have tobacco here. Um, it keeps me calm. I use this paintbrush all the time. I like it. But my gosh, it's dirty. And I clean my paintbrushes. Um, I do. I'm not going to chicken to give everybody a heart attack. Hang on. There we are. We don't need to see, I know, we don't need to see my pores. We want to see canvas. Easels are not a requirement, but you can get a table easel. There are many places you can get table easels for cheap. Five Below, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. This is more of a professional one. You can get the wooden ones. I have gallery styled canvas, which means it is wrapped around the stretcher bars. I like to paint those. I'm putting on a very light, thin layer of black. So yeah, I had a major flood down here again, that not the first one. Um, this one was worse. I have plumbers coming out thanks to insurance, but if it's something within the house, I'm really screwed. Because I'm using insurance and because my job is seasonal, I am limited on funds. I haven't had a paycheck in almost a month, yep, a month. And I have another month and probably I have to go. So I have to figure out how I am making it through the next month or two, paying bills, getting life, getting a job. I have a job, just it's not treated properly in the world. But since I am off, if anybody wants to book me for a paint and sip, whether it be via Zoom, you have a small party, or you want me to work with you privately, that is an option. Email me. And no, I'm not that expensive. I know my worth, but right now I'm about getting you to get creative and go outside of your comfort zone. Don't worry, we're mixing colors in here. So I'm just mixing in the browns that I chose. You can do whatever colors you want if you want to do a different colored background. You could do anything you want. And I'll finish the bottom on that side. These paints happen to have more of a water base to it. So this is going to require multiple levels, but we're just throwing in once you kind of have that kind of blended in the way you would like it, let it dry. You're going to know when it's dry, when it's not sheen. It's flat again. There's like a sheen. If you look in, see it's all glossy up there. That means it's wet. Let's let that dry. Make sure you are sipping It's good. Good coffee. I make good coffee. Make sure that you let this dry and make sure you're putting on some good music. You can put any kind of music on. Binaural beats is nice. Something to get you in a relaxed state. And I'm gonna pause so we don't have to wait for me talk and do nothing. Okay. Should be dry. You're gonna take any brush. See, we are still wet on the sides, but that's all right. And we're gonna just map out a cranium here in white. Now again, your skull can be any type of skull. It could be a gorilla skull. It could be a cat skull. It could be an alien skull. Whatever your heart's desires. And of course, we're going to shade this in. You're kind of going to let that dry just a little bit because they're going to go in with some detail. Yes. You're going to take a thin, long brush. I'm going to come up in here. Don't worry, we're going to add shadows, but we want to get the areas that we want really white, really white. The areas that we don't want really white, it's all right. The nose is going to be a little tricky because we're going to add a lot too, and the teeth area as well. So you just want to pat as much white as you can. You're going to take your black. You don't really have to wash your brush so much. I'm adding a little shadow on the bottom because we're going to work up that background. I'm just shading in. So I'm just layering and layering and layering and layering and layering. And layering and layering and layering. Trust me, I know it looks bananas when you're in it to win a chicken dinner. You're like, what is this girl doing? But if you take the time to look at, I'm looking at an image, but I'm not making it the image, if that makes sense. Make it my own. I'm just getting a composition of a skull. So I'm not a cheater pumpkin eater. We're getting there. It's a process, guys. It's a process. All right, we're gonna let some of this components dry. And then we're gonna go back and keep going. So far, you got a cool skull. It don't need to look perfect. Remember that. But sit, keep listening. Let some of the layers dry because black and white, too much gray, less gray. You have to play with it. And if you keep going over, it's gonna just get muddled. So commence. Okay. Trying some different things here. I'm taking a long-haired, medium bristled brush. I'm just tapping in with long strokes. Like flames to a fire. I know. I'm just going. I'm just doing. I'm just going in with straight white right now. Hmm. Hi, I'm back. Love when it does that. Not. I'm just playing right now. Hmm. Let that dry. Make sure you're sipping. And then we'll finish up with some more details. We'll see. Okay, I'm coming in and very lightly. Getting some smoke in there. I'm going to take a very long brush. It's a little wonky. Trying to make cracks in the skull. Don't ask. I don't know. This just came out of me. But I hope you guys like this paint and sip. It's a little gothic-y. But I have to take into consideration that everybody likes flowers and meadows, and I'm gonna do a whole plethora of stuff. So this is just a basic skull. It's cartoony, but not cartoony. Um, and some chaos and some smoke. Yeah, I don't know. We'll get back to some landscapes, I promise. I had to get once again, just like last time, we got chicken. Buck buck. You know. I do a lot of different types of painting. So, being that I had a really rough last few days, I need to breathe, and the authentic self is out. Why not do a skull? Why not? So I hope you guys enjoyed. Sending each and every one of you love, light, compassion, grace, shielding, and protective energy. Excuse me, please go within. Be the shoulder, be the lighthouse, seed your truths, light that path forward. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The paint and sips are more for you to relax and enjoy and get creative. You don't have to do what I'm doing. It's just the act of doing, getting inspired, getting motivated to, even if it's a craft, it's a drawing, just the act of doing something different and out of your comfort zone. This is one of my second or third paintings of a skull. Not my best, but it don't matter. What matters is that you're doing it, you're being different, and you're getting creative. So I hope that I inspired you to get some creativity going today. And that's all that I can ask for. So have a great night, blessed day, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. And until the next one, guys, tomorrow I shall be live for Craft and Sip, and I got a really cute craft to do with you. So hang on tight, and a new emoji needs to be tested out, but I think I got it. We'll see. It's for our friend Berto. Uh, our friend Bob made it, and I'm really excited to see if it works. So hang out tomorrow. I will post a time on my Facebook and my Telegram channel for when I'm going to go live. Unfortunately, I have not yet synced Zoom and YouTube. It's a nightmare. But I will go live tomorrow at some point. Plumbers are coming in the morning potentially. We'll see. I'm beholden to the plumbers. But until then, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, your gratitude. And until the next one, guys. Bye for now.